Hey everyone, what is going on? And welcome back to more battles that I did in the Open Great League. So yes, the Open Great League, Open Ultra, and Open Master League are currently going on. And I did these battles on stream, and I did really well though. This is a team I saw on FPSticks channel. So if you don't know, you know who FPSticks is. But I was watching, trying to get prepared for the Great League again. And I was watching a couple of his videos, and this team stuck out to me, and I did really well. I climbed with it. I'm in the mid 2800s as of right now. It might be higher, it might be lower by the time you're watching the video. But either way, this team did really well. I had a couple 4-1s. I did have a 2-3, but I had a 3-2. So we climbed a good amount. We're showing you some really good battles. It's going to be Pelipper in the lead with Reggie Steele in the back and Glorian Stunfisk in the back. So, double Steel, of course, going to be really weak to fighting, right? You do have to lure out a fighting type at some point with like the Reggie Steele. So, yeah, that's basically what you have to do, because if you know, even if you win the lead, but they have a fighter in the back, you're going to be in trouble. But either way, let's go ahead and dive right into the commentary and see what we have going on for us. Swampit's coming in. They might go for the farm down. They're not going for the farm down. Nice counting. We would have made it to a focus blast if they went for the farm down. So Hydro Cannon will KO, but we're happy to let it KO because we have Pelipper. I'm going to go ahead and throw the Hurricane. I wasn't convinced that they would shield this, so I'm going to go ahead and throw it. They actually do shield it, so nice shield by my opponent there. They're going to be able to win CMP. I'm going to go ahead and shield it. Or no, I'm going to win CMP, excuse me. And then shield it. And they're going to be able to throw another one. Should just be a Hydro Cannon, I'm thinking. And it is just a Hydro Cannon, so Pelipper is going to be able to take that. They're going to switch out into Pidgeot. Because I know my Pelipper won CMP, we have an attack ready to go. We should be good even if they get enough energy with that Swampit against my Pelipper. And, you know, Pelipper and Swampit, the IVs depend on who wins CMP. I mean, I think Swampit can win it if it has, like, max attack or something. That's what the chat was telling me, at least. I wasn't too sure, to be honest, but because we won CMP, I was confident. And it's Pidgeot in the back, right? So we're going to be able to throw these Rock Slides. We just need one more Rock Slide to KO, and I'm just going to take a bunch of damage, trying to stall out the switch time as well. But to be honest, I don't really need to. I just need the game not to lag out. So we do farm up a little bit extra and go ahead and throw this. This is going to be enough to KO that Pidgeot. Totally fine. I am not going to switch out and go for Pelipper. Because if I switch out and they click on the move as they switch out, they will KO me. So I just want my Stunfisk to get KO'd, and then in comes my Pelipper, and we do click on the Hurricane so we can KO the Hurricane. I didn't want to switch into the Pelipper, and then they click on the move before I'm able to click it out if they see the switch and they're fast enough. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let's just play it safe. Moving on. Going up against Jonathan Kelly, who is an amazing streamer. Now, you know, it's interesting because I've watched Jonathan Kelly in the past, right? He's a really good streamer, and I do know in the past, in previous seasons, I think last season or a couple seasons ago, he has run Umbreon Double Charm. And obviously I didn't know for sure if he was still running Umbreon Double Charm, but because he has Umbreon in the lead and I switch into Reggie Steele and he's not switching out, I'm pretty confident it is Double Charm. So I'm keeping that in the back of my mind. We're just going to be able to take these attacks. Obviously we have the Stunfisk for the other Charm users. They're going to be, or he's going to be able to get off another attack. Totally fine. My Reggie Steele can tank this. And, you know, and we're going to be able to go for Focus Blast. Now, obviously, if he shields this, that's leaning more towards the fact that it is Double Charm, and he does go ahead and shield it. So, again, yeah, really confident it is Double Charm, and it is, spoiler warning. But we're going to go ahead and shield this. It's going to be a foul play, totally fine. We want to get off another attack to get his final shield, and we're going to go ahead and do just that. Now, keep in mind, Pelipper, if we get the final shield, which we do, Pelipper still has a lot of play. Because Hurricane will do a lot to a Charm user, right? Do a lot to anything that doesn't resist it. So, foul play, we're just going to let it go. We're not going to give it the shield. And I'm going to bring in my Pelipper right now. And if he wants to switch out, that's fine. We're going to be able to take this foul play. We're playing with the fact that he does have two Charm users in the back, Wigglytuff and Alola Ninetales, and in comes a Wigglytuff. So what I'm going to do is throw the Hurricane right now. Try to throw it at good timing. We do throw the Hurricane, and then I'm going to switch into Galarian Stunfisk and go for the farm down, because if it is the Ninetales in the back, of course, the Stunfisk, you know, 2 Rock Slides pretty much KOs it. Unfortunately, he does get to an Ice Beam on the Wigglytuff, but we're going to be able to take it, and that's fine. We're going to be able to take that, and we do farm down the Wigglytuff. Lots of energy with the shield. If Umbreon comes in, we're going to be able to KO it, I think, with a Rock Slide, and in comes the Ninetales. So it is the Umbreon Double Charm team. So obviously, I mean, still a really strong team, right? We're going to be able to throw another one. This does not KO, but maybe we can get the farm down afterwards. It comes close to KOing, and yeah, we're gonna go for the farm down. He switches into Umbreon, and he actually backs out. But yeah, because we could have thrown a Rock Slide, right, KO the Umbreon, and then farm down the Ninetales. So good game. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. Pelipper into Obstagoon. So this is where we want to see the Obstagoon, because the backline does not like it. Unless if Shields it down. If Shields it down, Registeel will KO it with a Focus Blast. But Shields are obviously not down. So we're going to be able to take this attack right now. Going to be a Night Slash, totally fine. I'm going to farm up to the Hurricane and throw in CMP. Actually, no, I don't think I throw in CMP. But either way, we're going to go ahead and throw the Weather Ball. No shield from him, but that's totally fine because this Weather Ball wasn't CMP, and this should be enough to KO unless if we get a shield, right? Actually, no, never mind. It's not. Thought it was enough, but no, he's barely alive. But that's okay because we're getting rid of the counter users. So unless if he has another counter user in the back, that's good for my steel types, right? So in comes Nidoqueen, which I actually wasn't expecting. You don't see Nidoqueen a lot nowadays. So in the past, like this season, I have seen Nidoqueen with double nukes over Poison Fang. That's why I'm shielding this, because I'm thinking he's going to go for the Earth Power. And that's exactly what he does. I don't know if he has double nukes or not, or if he has Poison Fang, but either way, it's still a good shield by me. We do go for the Earthquake, and he does go ahead and shield it. I'm going to go ahead and overfarm. I'm going to go ahead and shield this one. I'm still going to throw my Earthquake. I'm not going to bait here. And yep, going to overfarm. Going for the Earthquake, and if he lets this go, the Nidoqueen is going to faint. And he does let it go, so very nice. So Nidoqueen does faint, and in comes Trevenant. So generally, you would not like Trevenant with the back line, but because we are going to get some damage on it, and plus we survive a Shadow Ball, we're going to be able to put this thing in Focus Blast range, you know what I'm saying, if he doesn't shield my next Rock Slide. So Shadow Ball's not going to KO us. We're going to be able to throw a Rock Slide, and then we're going to be able to switch into the Registeel. And I actually don't think he shields it. He does not, which is fine because now we just lock on down. Go for the Zap Cannon, obviously get the debuff. We expect the shield, but that's fine. He's going to be able to throw this attack at us. Shadow Ball's not going to be enough to KO, and we're just going to go for this. Now, even if he did manage to get to another attack, Stunfisk should be able to farm down, but looks like we're lagging a little bit. He may have force quit the app. When this happens, that means they force quit the app. Either way, that goes through. He's not there anymore, and we're going to take that game. So good game, well played to my opponent. So we're going to be able to move on to the next battle. See how the next battle plays out. Pelipper into Lantern. This is obviously like the worst lead. You could have one of the worst leads. You got to pivot out immediately. I go into Stunfisk. You could go into Registeel. Stunfisk, I would say, has a worse matchup, although you do have Earthquake. But you can take a couple Surfs, right? So what I'm going to do is actually charge up and throw the Rock Slide. He's not switching out, which is actually a good sign. So we're going to be able to bait him. We do get the shield, which is really nice. And he's going to be able to throw another Surf. I do live it, and because Spark is double resisted on... it's like triple resisted Spark, right? Because that's a ground... No, I guess it is double resisted. Either way, he's not going to be able to farm us down. That's the point I was trying to make. But he does catch on Noctowl. Now, I want to save this energy on my Stunfisk, so I'm going to go ahead and switch into Registeel, because we don't need the Rock Slide. A Zap Cannon KOs the Noctowl anyway, so we can just save that energy on the Stunfisk and switch into my Registeel. Trying to get to the Zap Cannon, able to get it off, but not quite, because they do get off that attack. And we're going to go ahead and shield this one up. Don't want to get that low, and we do want to go ahead and throw this Zap Cannon right now, because we do have to keep in mind, we know there's a Lantern in the back, and he does let it go, so it does KO, and in comes that Lantern. Okay, very good to see the Lantern come in now. He's going to go ahead and throw an attack. I do let this one go. I don't want to shield it. Definitely going to be throwing a Zap Cannon once I get to it. And we do successfully get to it. Very nice. So this is going to connect, doing a lot of damage, getting that attack drop, which is really nice. I got a lot of attack drops tonight. I do catch this move, which you could argue was a mistake because we had energy, so that energy went to waste. But either way, we catch the move, and we bring in Registeel, and he's going to bring in Frostlass, which allows me to get off the Zap Cannon because he cannot farm me down before we get to the Zap Cannon. Very nice. Literally hanging on with a thread of HP. So we do get that attack drop, another attack drop. So we bring in this Pelipper. I'm going to go ahead and throw the Weather Ball. This will be enough to KO or get the final shield from my opponent. So I just go ahead and throw it. And he does go ahead and shield. Very nice. He's going to go ahead and get off an attack. He's debuffed. We know we live in Avalanche. We're not going to go ahead and shield. I would love to farm down, and I'm going to be able to, but here's the problem. We're going to be able to shield this. We have to. This would KO. And I was like, can we make an attack before that Lantern does? But because we caught the Surf on my Galorian Stunfisk, we're able to get to this Weather Ball before he can get to his Surf and take that game. Very good game. Tough lead, right, with that Lantern. Good game. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. Pelipper. A zoom out, okay? So you can play this multiple ways. I do switch out. Of course, you have to lure out a fighting type, as I said. But we're going to go ahead and throw the Hurricane first. You don't have to throw it first, but I'm going to go ahead and throw it. And he does shield. That was a CMP tie. So I'm going to try and catch the next attack depending on what it is. If he throws Ice Beam, I'll try to catch the Ice Beam. If he throws Play Rough, I'll try to catch the Play Rough. So he threw Ice Beam. So we're going to go ahead and we do successfully catch that Ice Beam. So Registeel can take that damage. Very nice. And we'll see what comes in. Is it going to be a hard punch? Well, it's not a hard punch. Just tells me there's no counter user in the back, which is good. If there is, he predicted my team, or he misswapped, right? So we're going to be able to take that foul play. Totally fine. He's down a shield, which is good. So we do go ahead and throw this attack, doing so much damage. I think I just let... He does get to an attack. I think I just let it go, to be honest. Yeah, I do let it go. And that's totally fine. We can go for the farm down with Pelipper, loading up on even more energy. If a zoom out comes back, we do have a Hurricane. We are at a shield advantage. We don't know what's in the back, but again, I'm thinking it's not a counter user, because if it was a counter user, he probably would have brought that in against the Registeel, right? So we do a lot of damage there. I throw on CMP here, I think. Or either way, we do get the Weather Ball. I was hoping it would KO. I don't think it does. I guess I didn't throw a CMP, and we both actually switch at the same time, and he has a Noctowl in the back, so we're going to be able to take that game. Good game. Well played to my opponent, and yeah, let's go ahead and move into the next one, battling a Legend, Pelipper into Chestnut. Okay, this is pretty good because he's double weak to flying, but we also take a lot from Frenzy Plant. But here's what happens. He switches into Obstagoon, and I can't switch out, so that's a little bit unfortunate. We have to stay in, at least for now. So we're going to go ahead and take this Night Boost. And guess what? Nice. He gets a boost. We take that Nice Legend. He gets a boost. Oh my gosh. I was like, no. But we do go for the Weather Ball, and he does go ahead and shield it, which is good. And now we're going to go ahead and go for another Weather Ball. 2 Weather Balls will be enough to KO, so we're going to go ahead and go for 1. And he actually shields it. I was not expecting to shield that, but that's really good for us. So we're going to go ahead and shield this, and should be able to outpace the Hurricane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, able to get it off. Should be enough to pick up the KO. In fact, it is. But the Chestnut is still kind of an issue. But at the end of the day, we're still going to KO it with a Focus Blast, right, from the Registeel. So we're going to bring in the Registeel. So I definitely make a mistake here. So he does throw an attack. He will throw an attack. And it's going to be a superpower. But I knew he had 2. I should have shielded the first one, because obviously the second one is not going to do as much. So definitely a mistake on my end. I knew he was going to get to 2, and I am going to go ahead and shield this one. But it's okay. We're going to be able to throw this Focus Blast right now, KO the Chestnut, and we'll see what's in the back. We still have a Galorian Stunfisk full health, and it's going to be in a zoom out. So as long as we can make it to a Zap Cannon, we're looking pretty good, and we are able to make it to this Zap Cannon. So yeah, looking pretty good. Definitely going to be able to win this one. Zap Cannon will do so much damage, and then we switch into the Galorian Stunfisk. Just need to go for an Earthquake. Even a Hydro Pump will not KO me, but he doesn't go for Hydro Pump, which means he doesn't have it. So Ice Beam certainly not able to KO. And we're able to get off this Earthquake and take that win. So that's going to be a great game. Very well played to my opponent. Really cool to see that Chestnut as well. But, I mean, at the end of the day, he's Legend already, so he could use Spice if he wants. Doesn't really matter. We're still pushing for Legend. Haven't broken 2900s yet. I've come close. But anyway, going up against the Swampert. So this is good, but we still take a lot from those Hydro Cannons. So Sableye comes in. So we don't have a great response to Sableye, right? So what I do in this situation is I chip with the Weather Ball, and then I switch into Stunfisk, because now all we have to do is throw the Rock Slide. That's all we have to do. He's going to be able to get off an attack, and that's fine. It's going to be foul play, of course. So again, I make a mistake here as well. I should have thrown, even if I threw at CMP, I should have thrown, so maybe he would have wanted to shield before I had to shield, right? But either way, that's fine. We're going to be able to throw this Rock Slide. No shield, and we're going to be able to farm down and take that. So good game. Not good game. What am I talking about? So we're actually going to bait here, and guess what? He actually calls us. He does not shield. Was this a mistake to bait? I don't really know. Obviously, he knew I had Pelipper in the back, but an Earthquake would have gotten him extremely low. I don't think it was a mistake to bait. I just think it happens. He called it. So good call by him. We're going to bring in the Pelipper and see what's in the back. It's going to be a Galarian Stunfisk. Okay, so this is going to be tough. I wish I went for the Earthquake against that. Maybe next time I will. But Pelipper will hit with a Weather Ball. And he's going to be able to throw an attack. We do survive a Rock Slide, so we're going to go ahead and take this one. I want to try and catch a Rock Slide. That's what I'm thinking about doing. So we do go ahead and throw this attack right now. This Weather Ball, right? And he's going to go ahead and shield. And he throws an attack. Unfortunately, I guess I wasn't at the exact energy count because I thought he was like a few away. So I obviously miscounted. But either way, we're going to be able to throw this Weather Ball right now. And that will pick up the shield. Very nice. And of course, Swampet's coming in. So Swampet comes in, and I'm able to get off this attack. I think that gave me a win condition, the fact that Swampet came in, I think. He may have been able to win if the Swampet didn't come in, because now what I could do is let this go and bring in Registeel and farm all the way down and go for a Focus Blast against his Galarian Stunfisk. And even if he gets to an Earthquake, it doesn't KO me from this health. So we're going to be able to take this game. So good game, great sets. I had great sets. As I said, maybe we'll hit Legend with this team. Who knows? But either way, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.